All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we put information in front of you. Now, let me tell you what I found out. I've been traveling. I was in Paris last week, and I have many contacts with many journalists. There is nothing like AOC right here. And I'll tell you why. Because we don't get paid. There's nobody behind us, behind our shoulders looking to see what we are going to show you. It is just you and us. We bring it to you, and you go investigate it. Don't take what we say for granted, because we might make mistakes. Now, we will not deliberately give you false information. It happened a couple of times where we made mistakes, and we came back the next week and said, you know what? That picture we showed you, it turned out to be not true, and we did that. This is it. This is true or truth in journalism. It's all in your hand. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Just like you did not do anything about what we told you for the last 8 years. Who's the enemy? Why are we at war? And then we have Barack Obama getting the Nobel Peace Prize. Why? Why? And his name was supposedly put in the hat like after 19 days or something after he became president. Now, they just voted on it, and he is the, if I was Barack Obama, when I received that call, and they said, you won the Nobel Peace Prize, I would have said, no, we're not at peace yet. Give it to me if I do accomplish peace in the world. If I do, with the power that I have as a president of the United States, if I can stop the Israelis from killing little children, if I can stop our drones and F-16s killing children in Afghanistan, if I can stop our army from bombing Pakistan, if I can stop our country from going into Pakistan and shifting the war into Pakistan, all of a sudden, the Taliban look good. All of a sudden, we are saying, we can talk to the Taliban. Really? Can we? Well, actually, we could a long time ago. We did not even have to go to Afghanistan to kill not even one single Taliban, because they did not do us any harm. It is Al-Qaeda that is our enemy. Where the hell is Al-Qaeda? Can anyone tell me? On the streets of New York? Just like Fox Network wants to show you, wants to tell you? Some guy who was Jewish converted to Islam and became a nut, a total nut? That's what Al-Qaeda is? So we've been fighting for 8 years to destroy Al-Qaeda, and Al-Qaeda was in New York, sitting in their apartment, and still in New York, where Fox News can go in there and do an interview with them. That's all what Al-Qaeda is all about. We have been killing people. We killed 1 million Iraqis in Iraq. We destroyed a country called Iraq to destroy Al-Qaeda, because our war is on Al-Qaeda. Where the hell is Al-Qaeda? Who the heck we've been fighting all these years? Now we're saying, Taliban, they're good. We need to talk to them. That's what our Secretary of State said. They're not a threat. Well, actually, they were never a threat. We went there, killed Afghanis, and they defended their country. The Russians tried that. The Russians were there for, 15 years? They couldn't do anything. And we're not going to be able to do anything either. If Barack Obama deserves that peace prize, stop the war, bring the troops back. Stop Israel. Save a Palestinian children or a child. That's what a peaceman is. A peaceman is not someone who wants to send 40,000 more troops and shifting the war into a totally different country. Pakistan? Now we are going to be fighting Pakistanis because, it's a Muslim country and it has a nuclear bomb. And no Muslim country can have a nuclear bomb because only Israel can have a nuclear bomb. Iran cannot have a nuclear bomb, but Israel can have 400 nuclear bombs with missiles actually pointing at European cities. because of the Holocaust, because they were killed, because they are hated in the world. And in the words of Larry, the guy who is stuck on stupidity, he likes that. He likes when I say, Larry, you're stuck on stupidity. He likes that. And he's going to call next week and laugh about it, because it is a laughable matter when you really think about it. They are hated in the world because of who they are, because of what they do, because these people cannot live in stability. They have to have wars. They have to have blood, just like these creatures of the night, just like vampires. Without blood, they cannot survive. And that's what Israel is. Without blood, it cannot survive. So President Obama, you do not deserve that war peace, that war prize actually. Not peace prize, but war prize. You do not deserve that. Give it back and tell them, if I do good, then give it back to me. But don't accept it, because you are not a peaceful man. You're not a peace president. Prove that you are, and we will give it to you free of charge. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we did some damage tonight. Next week, we will have the guy who is actually working on this new project to tell us who was there and what were they doing in the World Trade Center, and why do they have connections to the Mossad, the Israeli intelligence service. What did Israel know? What did Israel do? Who are we supposed to be fighting? Should we take the troops out of Iraq and Afghanistan and head to Israel? That's what we need to do. Take our troops, send them to Israel, liberate that country. Good night. We'll see you next Thursday.